Good afternoon, students. Welcome to the online class of Biology for Engineers. In our previous session, we have discussed the topics related to Unit 4, Human Diseases, and we have discussed about immunization and different types of immunities. We shall continue with this. The next topic what we are going to study in our today's online session is another human disease, that is diabetes. Human disease, diabetes, we simply call it as sugar. This is nothing but a disease which is characterized by increase in blood glucose sugars. The level of blood glucose, nothing but sugars, will be increased and it will disturb the carbohydrates, fats and protein metabolism in the human body, and it will affect each and every cell of the human body. So diabetes is a condition in which the body is not properly processing the food, because after processing of food only the human body will get the energy. Most of the food we eat, it should be turned into glucose or sugars for our bodies to use for energy. So pancreas is an organ that is lying near the stomach, is making a hormone called insulin. This insulin will help the glucose get into the cells of our body. So insulin is the chief hormone here, which is playing a very important role. So when you have diabetes, your body either does not make enough insulin or can't use its own insulin, because insufficient insulin production or insulin deficiency will be the result of this disease, diabetes, inability of the body to utilize the insulin produced, and there will be increase in the synthesis of glucose in the body. All these are related to the diabetes disease, nothing but the sugars. Causes of diabetes: type 1 diabetes and type 2 diabetes are seen, and the type 1 diabetes causes includes the damage to the pancreatic cells. Pancreas will make a hormone, that is insulin. Pancreas is making insulin hormone, and this type 1 diabetes is related to the causes related to the immune system, which is destroying the cells in the pancreas that is making the insulin. Then what will happen? The body will not have enough insulin to function normally, and this is type 1 diabetes. The damage to the pancreatic cells that is making the insulin is related to type 1 diabetes. The other factors that may cause the diabetes include the viral or the bacterial infection. If the person is attacked with a viral or a bacteria, virus or bacteria, can also lead to this diabetes. The cause of the diabetes, chemical toxins, harmful chemical toxins within the food may also be the cause of this diabetes. It can also be related to the immune reactions, how our immune system is responding, and it is also related to the genetic disposition. Genes or the heredity may also be the cause of this type 1 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes causes, it mainly includes the infections, this type 2 diabetes, the causes includes obesity, other factors like living a sedentary lifestyle, increasing age, bad diet. All these may be the result of this diabetes causes. The common signs and symptoms associated with both the types of diabetes, that is type 1 and type 2 diabetes, it includes the frequent urination, excessive thirst, unexplained weight loss, extreme hunger, sudden vision changes, tingling sensations or numbness in hands or feet, then feeling very tired much of the time. All these are the common signs and symptoms associated with diabetes, that is both type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Nausea, vomiting, stomach pains may also accompany some of these symptoms related to insulin dependent diabetes, nothing but the type 1 diabetes, dry skin, very dry skin is also the diabetes symptoms. Sores will be healing very slowly. Then more infections the person will be getting. We have discussed this tingling sensations or numbness in hands of person suffering with the diabetes disease. Next we have is the diabetes diagnosis. Several tests are done and it is also recommended for the detection of this diabetes disease. The person who is suffering with this diabetes disease, for them all these different tests are done or recommended to detect the presence of this disease. That is, fasting blood glucose level test is usually done to detect the disease diabetes in the person who is suffering with this diabetes disease. A1C is another test. Oral glucose tolerance test is also done to detect the disease diabetes. Random blood glucose test is also done. Then coming to the treatment and prevention, lifestyle changes such as losing weight, eating healthy food, and increasing the physical activity can reduce the risk of this, both type 1 and type 2 diabetes. So this lifestyle changes like eating healthy food, physical activities, losing weight can minimize the other risk which is connected to this diabetes, that is high blood pressure, hypertension. We have discussed in our previous online session related to this human diseases, hypertension, high blood pressure, blood cholesterol, which is having a negative impact on people with diabetes, the people suffering with this diabetes. Next disease what we are going to study here is cancer. The term cancer describes here the disease with excessive cell growth or excessive tissue growth or abnormal cell growth, and this is also spreading to other parts of the body. Usually under normal conditions in a healthy human body, a balance is maintained between the cell growth and death of the cell. Every cell in our human body will have a certain lifespan, and after that particular lifespan the cell will die and it will be replaced by new ones. But in cancer what is happening? It is in this disease the cell will be continuously growing, or the tissues will show excessive growth or abnormal growth, and it is also spreading to other parts of the body. But in one of the type of tumors are nothing but the cancers. Cancer, we also call it as tumors. In this benign tumors, this is not spreading to other parts of the body. These benign tumors will show slow growth, and these tumors will not be harmful. But malignant tumors related to cancers, these are very harmful and may even lead to death of the person suffering with this cancer. Next we have here is causes. Cancer is caused by changes, nothing but the mutations to the DNA within cells. DNA, the full form of DNA is deoxyribose nucleic acids. DNA will be present inside the cells. We have a structure called nucleus. In the nucleus DNA will be present. DNA will be inside the cell and it is packed into a large number of genes, and each gene will give a set of instructions to the cell to perform a particular function that is helping the cells to grow and divide. So any changes to the DNA, we call it as mutations. These changes or mutations to the DNA in the cell or the genes which is performing a specific function for the normal healthy growth and division of the cell is the main cause of the cancer disease. Then we have here is the symptoms related to the disease cancer. Symptoms include the fatigue or the lump or area of thickening that can be felt under the skin. Lump is nothing but thickening, thick area under the skin that can be felt. Then weight changes includes loss or gain of weight, skin changes such as yellowing, darkening or redness of the skin. All these are the signs and symptoms commonly related to this disease, cancer. Sores will not heal, and changes in bowel or bladder habits related to the digestive system, the digestion process will also be disturbed in the person suffering with this disease, cancer. Persistent cough or trouble breathing is the common signs and symptoms related to this disease. Difficulty swallowing, hoarseness, all these are the symptoms of cancer, nothing but tumor. Next we have is diagnosis of cancer. Cancer diagnosis begins with a thorough physical examination and a complete medical history of the person is seen. Physical examination of the person will help detect the person whether he is suffering with this disease, cancer or not. Then laboratory studies of blood, urine and stool can also detect the abnormalities, that is indicating the cancer disease. When a tumor is suspected, tumor is nothing but when the cancer is suspected, then imaging tests such as X-rays, computed tomography CT, magnetic resonance imaging MRI, ultrasound, fiber optic endoscopy, all these tests are done in the person who is suspected with this tumor or cancer, that is helping the doctors determine the cancer's location and size, where the cancer or tumor is growing, in which cell or in which tissues. All this test is helping in determination of this cancer disease. X-rays, MRI, CT, fiber optic endoscopy examinations is very useful to detect the presence of this disease, cancer, in the diagnosis of this cancer disease. Treatment, different surgeries are done, radiations, therapies is also included for the treatment of cancer disease, chemotherapy, immunotherapies to treat the cancer, targeted therapies, hormone therapy, stem cell transplant, precision medicines. All these are the treatments or the procedures. Different therapies are done to treat the person suffering with this cancer disease. Then how can we prevent this cancer is some of the preventive measures includes stop smoking, avoid excessive sun exposure, eat a healthy diet, exercise most days of the week, then maintaining a healthy weight, schedule cancer screening examinations, and we need to ask our doctors about the immunizations, nothing but the vaccinations. We need to take the vaccines to prevent the different diseases. So that's all for our today's session. We have discussed two important human diseases in our today's session, that is diabetes and the causes of diabetes, symptoms of diabetes we have discussed, and we have also discussed about the another disease, cancer, nothing but the tumor. And we shall continue with this unit 4 in our next session. So thank you, students.